That increased the biomass. Now, what is around here?
Hey, Leon, is that you? Boy, have I got news. Come out to the edge of the cliff where the reception is better.
Okay. Sure, I'll do that. But I also think that I'm going to go back in there because there's a few things I want to research that I haven't yet. Alright. Talk to me, Amina. Amani. I'm on the edge of the cliff. Amani. Hello. Oh.
Hey, look who's still alive.
Amani, it's good to make contact with you.
You've descended 297 meters deeper into the cave. Keep it up, and you'll be safe and sound in no time.
It would be a relief to join you at base camp.
So, you're never gonna believe this? I discovered a signal coming out of the cave.
You... what?
It was always there, actually. I thought it was high-frequency noise, until I picked out some repeating patterns.
Now, what kind of signal is it?
That part is really cool. It's similar to what Zoe emit. One signal band effectively spreads the spectrum of another, like a carrier for frequency hop.
I misspoke. I meant to ask, what is emitting the signal?
I don't know. Something in that cave is sending a message, over and over.
You speculate that it is a message. It could be a natural phenomenon. Probably is.
Well, don't you just know everything? How about I put the source of the naturally occurring signal phenomenon on your map, in case you get curious?
Yes, you are correct. That would be best. Thank you, Amani.
Chapter 4, A Distant Signal. Well, before we go into Chapter 4, I'm going to go back into this upper part of the cave, shall we? Into the gooey morass that is the... that is the Byzania cerebrains. Yes, I did just look that up. Where would we find another fossil like that? I wonder. Whoop, let's not fall in there. Whoops. Okay then. Let's see if I can get it close enough. Whoops, that's not quite what I wanted there. Whoop, nope, don't eat me. Don't eat me. I'm not food. I'm not food. Seriously, I'm not food. Aw, just out of range. That's sad. Oh, I got an idea. Right there. Frickin'. This is harder than it looks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to help you out here, stupid. Ow. Really? Whatever. Here, have some food. You get it? Yes! Yes! Thank you. Finally. Took long enough. Jeez. No, you don't. God, that took forever. Okay, there we go. Not quite what I wanted to happen, but oh well. Hey, buddy. You go ahead and eat that, okay? You go ahead and eat that. Oh, we got another seed. Cool. No. You come here and enjoy it. There you go. Doesn't look like it does much of anything after the first time around. Okay, so somewhere I need to find... Well, I guess we need to head back into this main cave here. And see what I can do as far as getting compost. Hello there. Let's chat with Amani again. If I could stop running around like an idiot. There we go.
Amani, how did you discover the signal? When so many scientists on Earth have scrutinized the cave without noticing it.
Well, you can't blame them. Even if it were a conventional FHSS encoding, it still would have looked like background noise. The trick was that Octo found it first. I programmed him to search for patterns in his input data. Any search he could dream up. I thought if we found life on Mars, it would be nothing like life on Earth. So we needed Octo to look in ways even we weren't thinking of. Boy, was I wrong about that. But it did help Octo find the signal. When I saw he used that scanning subroutine, I knew something was up. So I pored over all the readings coming from that location until I found it.
You programmed Octo to search for patterns, but you were not on that development team.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody just got found out. Looks like Amani was into a couple things that she should not have been in. No, I did not want to go through here. for it. This. Yes, I know to increase biomass by reproducing life forms. It's a little bit hard to commentate on all this stuff. I mean, it's so much to look at and think about. I really don't have much brain power left to say anything. Just how huge this chamber is and all the life in it. It's amazing. Alright, time to put some of these things to use. Let's see if we can find spots where... Actually, I wonder... Okay, no, it doesn't care. No! Crap, well that was a waste. Alright, you guys can't utilize it. Ow, that hurt. Whoops. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's just annoying. But on the bright side, this has moved open. So if we can find something about... Oh. Whoa.
Attention! The fossilized life forms at this location have a 47.562% likelihood of being similar to a sample removed by Octo.
Some of these fossils appear to be the ancestors of the life forms in this cave. Others appear aquatic in origin.
Yes! Evidence indicates these life forms evolved in an extremely very enormous body of cold saline water.
An ancient living ocean on Mars. I could chat about it with Amani. I'm sure she has her theories.
Alright, so we found a fossil. What's that breathing all about? It's odd. Well, time to have another chat with Amani. Let's get out of here. Get some of this life. And off we go. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder how much of the truth Amani is talking about. Either that or she just did some stuff behind people's backs. But whatever. Let's have a chat with her.
Amani, is there something you should tell me about Octo?
Oh, yeah. I think he left behind those cameras so he could maintain contact with the surface. Or maybe as a trail for us to follow. Since he left them at interesting locations we'd probably visit.
How is it that you programmed Octo when you were not on the Octo development team?
Oh, yikes. You're not gonna let that go, huh? Oh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Look, the project director sanctioned it, but yeah, it was a secret. He liked my ideas and wanted me to help with the programming. Liang, I'm really worried that Octo is lost because of me. His behavior seems erratic. I really hope you find him. If his data is valuable enough, then maybe it will have been worth it.
Alright. Well, I do have something else I want to talk to you about, though, Amani.
So, what about the harvesters? How did they fit into the Leth Cavern ecosystem, do you think?
It is puzzling. They seem symbiotic with the cerebrain, gathering energy from the life that thrives inside each chamber. But I am not clear on what they do with this energy. Perhaps they are part of some larger life form? The Megazord perplex me. Only a fraction of their role can be observed at once. I hope for more clarity once we have found and researched every Megazord.
Well, that was non-specific. What about the fossil?
I'm sure you noticed that at a certain depth, the rock became a different type. Lots of new formations, too.
Yes, it's similar to karst rocks on Earth. I'm struck by the fact that those stalactites could not have formed without millennia of flowing water.
And the karst didn't appear until you got just below the former planetary surface. I'll tell you what I think. The Mars we know is covered with basalt, right? But underneath that, it's all like this. Layers of limestone, like on Earth, buried long ago by volcanic activity. So what I'm saying is this cave is from long, long ago. Like, billions of years old. You've gotten deep enough to see what Mars used to be like, long before humans existed. Well, the underground of ancient Mars, anyway. I guess we'll never know what it used to be like on the surface.
This is a good point. What about the fossils? Apparently they have a lot to talk about.
Amani, suppose you are right that parts of the cave are left over from an ancient era in Mars history. What would that tell us?
A lot. If the karst rock is really the equivalent of Earth limestone, then that means...
That it is composed of the remnants of marine organisms. Their skeletal fragments piled into deep layers over the millennia.
Exactly. And that means oceans. Super big oceans full of life on the surface of the planet for millions of years. Then when the oceans went away, they left behind this limestone.
There would have been millennia of rain, carving caves from the rock.
There's plenty of evidence that an ocean once covered Mars, but an ocean full of life, a thick atmosphere with regular precipitation, that's a whole new vision of ancient Mars.
And yet the life forms we discovered would have evolved more easily in such an environment. This may be the truth.
Indeedy. I like the whole idea that there's life on Mars. And
Here's
more so
my big
than
question.
the whole bacteria
Suppose
thing.
ancient Mars really did support life on the surface. Oceans, atmosphere, life forms evolving over time, all that. Why is it such a bare rock today?
Perhaps the atmosphere disappeared first. The rest would soon topple. The oceans would evaporate into space and be subsumed underground. The surface would become cold and blasted with radiation.
Which is pretty much the Mars we see today. So, what happened to the atmosphere? The only reason Earth has an atmosphere is because of its liquid core. Convection of that molten metal creates the magnetic field. And the magnetic field deflects the sun's solar wind, which would otherwise blast Earth's atmosphere into space. See where I'm going with this?
So
if Mars once had a molten core of significant size, it might have been able to sustain an atmosphere, until that molten core cooled.
At which point the whole planet would have become barren and dead, slowly, over centuries.
Except for possibly the interior. With all these guys. Any other thoughts, Amani?
I actually can't think of anything else I'm dying to talk to you about right now.
I am sure more topics will arise as we explore further.
We can just make conversation if you want. People do that, you know.
Nah. Yeah, just for kicks. Let's see what happens.
So, do you miss home?
I feel a connection with these caverns. Interwoven threads of life. A harmony of purpose. But yes, of course, I will be grateful to return to Earth safely. Do you miss it?
Yeah, I'll be really glad to see my sisters and my mom. I told her you're the one stuck in the cave, but she's such a nervous Nelly. Plus everyone at the GSA.
Yes, it would be good to greet our colleagues. Also to have dinner with my brother-in-law's family, who I have not visited with in some time.
I think that's enough side conversation, shall we? Oh, that's great. I'm really enjoying this game, in case you haven't noticed. Which you may have not, considering I actually haven't been talking for much of it. I'm just becoming so immersed in this whole world that's going on. Quite literally a whole world. And all within this one little cliffside. Okay, so that is where the signal's coming from. I think we may have explored pretty much everything at this point. So I guess it's on to chapter 4. Whoop. Without running into those guys. Grab one of these and head off. And that is the way to the fossil, not the way out. Oops. Okay, what do I have as far as objectives are concerned? Alright, that's still... That's same old, same old. Whoa! That is totally the wrong way. Ow. Excuse me. Wow. A lot of those little seed pods around here. Alright, off to the cliffside. I guess Amani isn't willing to speak with us while we're out in the middle of the arid wasteland. Alright, time to investigate the mysterious signal. Looks like everything in here is still dormant. Psychots. Huh. Mobile autobiote. Interesting. Cecil autobiote. Wow.
Please regard. This received transmission newly of Octo hardware. I have located its origins on the map.
This area appears to be hot. We noticed an unusual reading when we landed, a heat plume. If magma still flows in Left Cavern, that would explain why it is much warmer than the planetary surface.
Interesting. Ow. Okay, that is looking like a level... a 4 or 5, maybe? I'm not sure.
Another large structure, one we have not seen before. It appears to be destroyed.
Yes, you have correctly assumed that this is a large object. It is 35.92% likely that this is a deceased megazoa. Likelihood is low because genetic material differs. Genetic material is a 3.02% mismatch for patterns established by all other life forms of Mars.
That's odd.
Strange. Clearly its origins must be here, but for some reason it is genetically unique. I hope to find a living example for study.
So it's different even from the, the biotes we found up there? what is down here before? Okay, it's just another Cerebrain. Let's get rid of that stuff first. Let's toss one of these up there. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Actually, that wasn't the smartest idea, come to think of it. Oh well. I will just live with my decisions. And everything comes alive. Whoa, what the heck? What are you? Hello. Psychot's gathering behavior. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry. I'll leave. I'll leave. Just don't mind me. Huh. That's interesting. Whoa. Don't mind me, seriously. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Bye. Ah! Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. Hi. Not quite what I was intending to do, but that works. I'm a little bit surprised that I haven't seen anything for the flax plants. Well, Zoa, whatever. Oh well. Okay, that's one of the Cerebrains. Whoops. Okay, that works. Some water? Water, anyone? I'll take that. Oh, I missed that one. All the seeds, okay. Take a few of those. Okay, now how do you guys react to water? You guys don't react to water. Okay. Oops. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, Psychots. Research complete. Gathering behavior, mobile autobiote, and sessile autobiote. I didn't click on that. Stop it. newly discovered life form, successfully researched reproduction, predation, and both autobiot items to complete the abstract. Okay. Large and mobile portion of the overall psychot life form. Smaller mobile portion of the overall psychot life form. When active, mobile autobiotes locomote by flying and patrol in search of sustenance. They are often found in a dormant state, protected inside the sessile autobiot until their local environment reaches biomass 2, at which point they detect the increased habitability and awaken into their active state. Okay. Large and mobile can be compared to the central body of a more conventional life form, while the mobile autobiotes can be compared to the eyes and arms. Although it makes no direct biomass contribution, the sessile autobiot is able to produce new mobile autobiotes. That's interesting. Huh. Does it react to water? No, that kills it. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. What the heck? Excuse me, coming through. Whoops. Okay, biomass 30 per mobile autobiot. The psychot is the first confirmed example of autoapobiotic life. Wow, that's a mouthful. Meaning that the complete life form consists of multiple autobiotes, separate and autonomous biological units. The psychot is composed of a single large sessile autobiot and several mobile autobiots. The mobile autobiots gather sustenance and provide protection, while the sessile autobiot produces new mobile autobiots through a budding process. A sessile autobiot that consumes 4 seeds will create a new mobile autobiot. It is not known how an entire psychot produces, but a given psychot can produce new mobile autobiots. The psychot collects any 4 Zoa seeds, which are typically gathered by mobile autobiots. The sessile autobiot consumes the seeds and forms a bud, which quickly matures into a new mobile autobiot. Interesting. Ow, that's... bastard. Okay, so we have a few ways of going. Both of these ways are open, I'm assuming. Now, what is down here? Oh, it's another one of these areas. Okay. Where is this taking me? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna head back up here. And I totally forgot I had Steam notifications on. Oh well. The broken reservoir. Oh, wow.
Leon, why am I getting your signal? Are you close to the surface?
I believe so. I've discovered another reservoir. This one is severely damaged.
Wow, you're not kidding. Its shell is ruptured. This canyon was formed by tectonic faulting during the Hesperian period. That's more recent than most of Left Cavern. Probably ripped the reservoir in half.
So the cave interior is exposed to the surface. That explains these hostile conditions. It is cold, dry, and low in atmospheric pressure. Nothing lives here. Even the fertile terrain is frozen. However, I believe there is hope.
Do you think you can patch the hole? That would definitely help warm the reservoir up.
Yes, I've already encountered a life form that I think can seal this leak to the surface.
Alright, what exactly... Or how exactly would we get around to... Ow. How exactly would we be getting around to... producing that, though? Whoa. Okay, then. Ow. Okay. Icicles hurt. A lot. Something capable of patching that up. How might that work? Alright, then there was this area over here, which is also open to us. And this is all just getting to the exit safely. Okay. Oh, there's something in here. Whoa! Hi! Didn't expect that. Hi. Alright. Let's go! Ooh. Ow. What's this? Farinzoa seed. Okay. Don't want to get rid of those quite yet. Oh, come on. I'm probably dead. No, I'm not. But I do need to get out of here fast. Or do this. Now, where does this lead exactly? There's a little area right up here that leads to absolutely nowhere. Great. Okay, don't really want to go that way. Indicate a preference for acidic environments. Interesting. Oh, come on. Really? Did I really just do that? I really just did that. Oh, come on! Really? And I'm all the way back here. Great. Well, technically I'm ahead, but...
Oh, hi there, Liang's transmission. You're right alongside that vertical shaft again. That must be how the signal beams out of the cave. Because guess what? The source of the signal is directly in front of you. Go get it.
I'm not a puppy, okay? I'll get it, but don't treat me like a puppy. Now where... Huh, there's more of that crystal. Wow, this place is big? What on earth is that? Oops. Well, this just got really strange.
The signal is being emitted by this object?
Yeah, looks like it's powered by some kind of radioactive source in that rock mass below you.
Ah, so the signal is the result of spurious harmonic resonances from decaying matter. Still, it is fascinating too.
Hold your horses, Mr. Skeptic. There are no isotopes that could produce these patterns. I coded up a program to visualize the signal. I'm hoping we can make some sense out of it, but right now it still looks like noise to me. Here, let me upload it to your computer. I think you'll have better luck calibrating it from there. Give it a try. There
Okay.
are 2 major signal bands that need to be resolved, one for each axis. Search around and see if you can find any coherent interpretation of the signal.
Whoa, what? What the heck is going on right now? Wow, this is trippy. So what am I trying to do here exactly? I have no idea. This is very confusing, to say the least. What is going on even? This is very confusing. I'm gonna get this figured out. And then I'll be back. What the hell is this? Okay, that's
Hi.
one down.
Amani? There seems to be
Wow, I can't even believe it. Wow, this is amazing. Look at your face. Are you pretending you don't know what this is? Let's see. Mercury, Venus, Earth. Oh, and that must be Mars. Wave, Leon. Maybe you can see us from here.
There must be another possibility that...
Okay, look. Why don't you poke around that chamber a bit more? See if you can find an alternate explanation. More evidence, whatever. Take your time. Come back here when you found something and we'll discuss.
Whatever, Hermione. Okay then. That changed things fast. Well then. I'm gonna end it off here for now, guys. My computer is dying. And, that visualization was quite something. This entire game has been quite something. So I will see you in the next 2-hour, 3-hour session, or whatever, how freaking long I've been recording. So, until then, hope you've been enjoying, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, and bye for now.